Wolverine is one of the most iconic superheroes in the Marvel Universe. Known for his razor-sharp claws, unbreakable adamantium skeleton, and fierce, relentless nature, Wolverine has become a symbol of resilience and strength. But like many legendary characters, Wolverine's journey wasn't always smooth. There were times when the character faced challenges, both in the comics and on the big screen. However, Wolverine has always managed to claw his way back to the top, solidifying his status as one of Marvel's greatest heroes. Today on Summit Cape, we're diving into the rise, fall, and rise again of Wolverine. Wolverine first appeared in the Incredible Hulk number 180 in 1974, created by writer Len Wein and artist John Romita Sr. Initially introduced as a formidable foe for the Hulk, Wolverine quickly captured the attention of readers with his mysterious background, unique powers, and animalistic personality. His full debut came in the Incredible Hulk number 181, where he showcased his now iconic claws and ferocity in a battle against the Hulk. Wolverine's popularity soared when he joined the X-Men in giant-size X-Men number 1 in 1975. This issue marked the beginning of a new era for the X-Men, with Wolverine standing out as a breakout character. His complex personality, torn between his savage instincts and his desire to be a hero, resonated with readers. His solo adventures, particularly those written by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller in the 1982 Wolverine Limited series, further deepened his character, exploring his struggle with his inner demons and his quest for redemption. As the 1980s and 1990s progressed, Wolverine became one of Marvel's most popular characters. He was a central figure in the X-Men animated series, which introduced him to a whole new generation of fans. His catchphrase, "I'm the best there is at what I do, but what I do isn't very nice," became iconic, embodying the character's rough exterior and complex morality. Despite his success in the comics, Wolverine's transition to the big screen was fraught with challenges. When Fox launched the X-Men film franchise in 2000, Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman, was front and center. Jackman's portrayal of Wolverine was praised, but the film struggled with inconsistent storytelling and creative direction. While X-Men and X-Men United were well received, X-Men: The Last Stand marked the beginning of a decline. The movie suffered from a convoluted plot, underdeveloped characters, and poor reception from both critics and fans. Wolverine's character, though still a central figure, began to suffer from overexposure and lackluster writing. The real low point came with X-Men Origins Wolverine, released in 2009. This film was meant to explore Wolverine's backstory. Despite Hugh Jackman's committed performance, the movie was a critical disaster. The script was widely criticized for its poor characterization, especially the treatment of Deadpool, who was infamously portrayed with his mouth sewn shut, a baffling decision for a character known as the Merc with a Mouth. The film's failure left fans disheartened, and Wolverine's cinematic future uncertain. After the failure of X-Men Origins Wolverine, it seemed that Wolverine's cinematic future was in jeopardy. However, Hugh Jackman and director James Mangold sought to redeem the character. In 2013, they released The Wolverine, a film that took a more introspective approach, delving into Logan's psyche and his struggle with immortality and loss. Set in Japan, the film drew inspiration from the 1982 comic series by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller, exploring themes of honor, identity, and redemption. While not a perfect film, The Wolverine was a step in the right direction, earning better reviews and rekindling interest in the character. The true resurgence of Wolverine came in 2017 with the release of Logan. Directed by James Mangold, Logan was unlike any superhero film before it. Set in a dystopian future where mutants are nearly extinct, the film presented a weary, broken Logan far from the indestructible hero fans had come to know. Logan was a gritty, R-rated film that pushed the boundaries of the superhero genre, drawing comparisons to classic westerns. Jackman delivered a powerful, raw performance, portraying a man haunted by his past and struggling to find purpose in a world that no longer has a place for him. Logan was a critical and commercial success, praised for its mature storytelling, character depth, and emotional weight. It earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Adapted Screenplay, a rare honor for a superhero film. The film was not just a fitting conclusion to Wolverine's cinematic journey, but also a game-changer for the genre, proving that superhero films could be serious, character-driven dramas. Just when it seemed that Wolverine's story had come to a close, Hugh Jackman made headlines by announcing his return as Wolverine in the highly anticipated film Deadpool and Wolverine. The movie, released in 2024, marked a new chapter for both Wolverine and the superhero genre. Jackman donned the classic yellow and blue Wolverine suit for the first time in live action, a moment that thrilled fans worldwide. The first teaser for Deadpool and Wolverine shattered records, amassing 365 million views within 24 hours, making it the most-watched trailer in movie history. The film's marketing campaign was a masterclass in generating hype, teasing the dynamic between Deadpool and Wolverine, and promising a movie packed with action, humor, and emotional stakes. When the film finally hit theaters, it exceeded expectations. Deadpool and Wolverine was praised for its balance of humor, violence, and heartfelt moments. The movie was a box office juggernaut, grossing over $1 billion and becoming the highest-grossing R-rated film of all time. Jackman's return as Wolverine was celebrated as a triumphant comeback, proving that the character still had a lot of stories to tell. Wolverine's journey from the pages of Marvel Comics to the big screen is a testament to the character's enduring appeal and resilience. Despite the ups and downs, Wolverine has remained a beloved figure in popular culture, inspiring countless fans with his unbreakable spirit and complex character. Hugh Jackman's portrayal of Wolverine has become iconic, setting a high bar for superhero performances and leaving an indelible mark on the genre. As we look forward to Wolverine's future in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's clear that the character's story is far from over. Whether he's fighting alongside Deadpool, facing new foes, or exploring uncharted territories in the multiverse, Wolverine will continue to be a symbol of strength, determination, and the power of redemption.
If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe below.